We're talking where to live in Chicago, Lakeview, but I gotta go pee. We'll be right back. When I'm not helping buyers and sellers in residential real estate, you can find me producing content like today's topic, where to live in Chicago, Lakeview. I absolutely love what I'm doing, helping folks move and relocate to the wonderful city of Chicago, and I hope you enjoyed today's topic. Before we begin, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Living in Chicago, Illinois. Click that subscribe button and bing, that bell, so you're notified of the next video. Lakeview is actually a community part of the North Side region of Chicago. Chicago is built from 77 unique communities all scattered throughout the area from the north to the south, east to the west. Lakeview includes neighborhoods, popular neighborhoods such as Wrigleyville, Boys Town, and Lakeview East, to name a few. As far as transportation, I did right here, Transportation Chicago, with the definitive guide, understanding the transit options, bus, how to get around our wonderful city. Go ahead and take a look at that video. For purposes of Lakeview, it's serviced primarily by the Red Line stop at Belmont and Sheffield. However, there are Brown Line stops at both Southport and Wellington. If you're a biking aficionado, you can take any one of the many bikes for rent. Divvy bikes are there. Of course, purchase your own. The great thing about Lakeview, even though it's west of Lakeview East, it's still only about 20 minutes to one of the popular beaches, North Avenue Beach, and probably about 20 to 25 to Montrose Beach. So you're not far at all on a wonderful day. Of course, now, as many people know, we're going through COVID-19, coronavirus, unfortunately. So those parks, the mayor closed everything, parks, beaches. We're confident things are gonna open up here in a month or two, and you can jump on a bike, get there in 20 minutes. Walking would be a little bit longer. Of course, you can also take an Uber or a Lyft. Speaking of cars, strongly recommend, like I've been recommending a lot of my neighborhood videos, leave the car at home if you can. With the Red Line and the Brown Line stops, I mentioned Southport, Wellington, Brown Line, Belmont, and Sheffield. You can whisk down to downtown if that's where your corporate job is, and to the surrounding areas in about 25 minutes. It is a little inconvenience, a little crowded, but it's just so much more convenience than worrying about paying about car insurance, worrying about your car and parking. And if you do park, it's about $150 to $250 a month, just to rent a parking space. Of course, if you own a property, you probably will have a parking space included. Where to live in Chicago, Lakeview would not be complete if I didn't mention what to do for fun, right? So what we're going through right now, all the places you can't go into the store, but you can definitely get delivery, carry out. And actually just a couple of days ago, I got Coda de Volpe. I think I didn't pronounce that properly. Great Italian place on Southport. I ordered a couple of thin crust pies, and they've got ice cream and really great drinks. So you should definitely check that place out. Crosby Kitchen for some little happy hours. Happy hours aren't always in the River North or the downtown area. That Southport corridor is really popular area for shopping, for bars, restaurants. And of course, if you want to relive your childhood, like my childhood, Dairy Queen. There's an actual Dairy Queen in the city, right over there also on Southport. How about a little theater, get a little cultured. A couple of options for you. You have the Music Box, very popular for movies, and they're actually doing a really wonderful thing, folks. I'm gonna have an image going, also I'll have the website there at the bottom, but the image of the website. They're doing virtual cinema, where you can actually watch from the comfort of your home anywhere in the world. So definitely check that out. Stage 773 for comedy acts. It's over on Belmont and Racine. Definitely go check that out. I've got an image coming right here. It's gonna have some of the acts and information. Of course, as with all these places, they are currently closed. And finally, Atheum. I think I got that pronunciation correct. Atheum, they've got a wide array from comedic acts to symphony to one-man shows. Definitely check that out. I'm gonna have their website strolling on there. So you've got a combination of bars, restaurants, the theater. You have so many options, and the wonderful thing about the Lakeview community is you don't have to go downtown. You can work downtown and basically do everything you'd want in Lakeview. And of course you have also its neighboring areas, Lakeview East, as I mentioned, the Southport Corridor, Boys Town, and Wrigleyville. So you've got all those options all very, very close. And actually just to the west, you also have Roscoe Village and North Center. You've watched Where to Live in Chicago, Lakeview. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. I am Anant Deoras, eXp Realtor here in the city. What do you do now? Well, reach out to me. Call, text. I'm always here to answer your questions, even if you're 12 months out, if you're looking to buy or to rent in the city. So, as promised, if you go right here, my Lakeview East neighborhood, go ahead and check it out. And if you go over here, move to Chicago. 5 things you absolutely need to know. Thank you so much for watching Where to Live in Chicago, Lakeview. Have a wonderful day.